and welcome to the Weekly Word. So this week I have a question for you. Have you ever gotten a gift, whether that be like Christmas, which is coming up, or maybe for your birthday, and it wasn't totally a gift you were expecting, you know what I mean? Like just some cool looking box, really cool wrapping paper, but you know what's inside of it. And then as soon as you open it, you find out it's this awesome gift, just what you needed, just what you wanted. It came at the right time and it was so good. Like your parents really came through, your friend came through, your grandparents, whoever gifted you this gift, they had you in mind. Maybe it's some socks or maybe it's a new Xbox. I don't know, but it's some sort of gift and that's so good. Sometimes we really need a gift like that to come through. We think more and more about the Advent story. We think about these different characters who were a part of this story that was coming together. And today I want to focus on the shepherds, what part they played in the story. So if we look at the Gospel of Luke, starting in chapter 2, in verse 8, we get this. And there were shepherds living on the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord." Picking up in verse 15, when the angels had left them and gone to heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let's go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has told us about." So they hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told them about this child. And all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. In this situation, these angels had met the shepherds and they spread this good news immediately to the shepherds, almost gifting it to them and said, "Come, look at what's happening. Look who's being born in Bethlehem, the Savior." And all the shepherds were kind of spooked and they were terrified at first. They said, "No, let's see what's going on." And as they went into Bethlehem and as they met the baby Jesus, they realized this is so very good and this is nothing we need to keep to ourselves. And we need to go share the good news, share this story with others. And I think something important to remember in this time is that those gifts that I was talking about that might have been given to us or we might have given to other people aren't always just material, but sometimes are stories. Stories of hope, joy, love, or peace, things that people really need, especially in this time and today, that we can extend to others, not with things we buy or not with material things we give to someone else, but sometimes just through our stories of encouragement, a word needed at a really important moment. Our stories have a really, really big influence on others. So in this season, I would encourage you to think about your story. What do you have that you could share with somebody else? How could you share the love of God with them in a new way or in a different way and reach them where they are? What's your story and how can you share that with someone else?